This is the follow-up video to all the stuff I did. Look at this, I even did my hair today. Ooh, So all this stuff on my desk, except for the large bag of birdseed, is from Scrapbook Expo here in Orlando. And I want to show you all the stuff you get, okay, when you go to Craft Expo. So when you go to the will call or pickup, this is what happens. You get, you pick up all your tickets for all your classes and things, and you get this. First of all, you get your free gifts. So this year's free gifts was 2 12 by 12 envelopes. They're actually 13 by 13. I don't remember who gave them to us, but they're amazing. They say stamp like a boss and my current projects. So those are good, okay? And this one from Spectrum Noir says, create something beautiful today, like that bag, like that bag. And then I went on Thursday, so I got, you get this huge box, okay? And it says on it, your box of happy just arrived, but you're gonna go and pick it up, okay? This is the size of the box, people. This is the size of the box. And you do make and takes literally from 4 to 11. And they tell you how to do them. And every single group that does a make and take, you can win a prize. Okay, I won a prize. I did. I will show it to you. But let me show you all the cards that I made in that time. I pooped out at about 8:30. So I didn't get all of mine done. By the way, you also get little things. I learned because I took buttons. You get buttons. I played because I did the scrapping. Okay. I returned because this is number 6 for me, something like that. I created because I did a make and take at a couple of the booths, okay? So a lot of the booths for the vendors have make and takes too. Some of them are free, some of them cost $2, $3, some of them are $5, some of them are $10, depending on how much stuff they have to go with them, okay? So it costs you like, I think it's $5 to get in for the day. If you're doing the mega make and take on Thursday and you're taking classes, then entrance on Friday and Saturday is free. But if you just want to come on Friday and Saturday and do the make and takes, then I mean it's pretty it works out. So you get a book, the Mega Make and Take Extravaganza. And in my book are all the things I didn't do. So this is a card pack I didn't do. And this is a little Foundations Decor July Block Countdown Kit that I did not do. I have to do those yet. But as you can see, it's got, I mean, this book is, let me see, it's 15 pages long. Okay? So there are, on every page, there are things to do. See? On every page, there are things to do. So let me show you what I did. So, oops, this is another one I didn't do. I didn't have a stapler, and I didn't have a hole punch. So, didn't bring those with. So, this was from Scrappy Tales, okay? And I thought this was very, very cute. It's a little perfume bottle, and in their kit, they had a little heart with an Eiffel Tower and little tiny hearts. So you got a die in their kit too. So if you wanted to, you could put that on the inside. You could decorate that however you wanted. Okay, so this one, I don't remember who did this one. This is Sweet Sentiment Stamps. This is a perfect pocket. This, I think I'm gonna put this like on my refrigerator and put little note cards in it for when we need them. But it's just a little pocket that hangs. I'm gonna put magnet on the back. So that was from Sweet Sentiment. I bought something from Sweet Sentiment They were very nice people. So let me see if I can do this. Buy the make and take. So Crafty Meraki did a tag, did a shaker tag. Here it is. I like their shaker tag. So they did a shaker tag. I took a class with them too. That was nice. And then Brass and Bliss. So Rubbernecker Stamps, the couple that owned Rubbernecker Stamps retired, and their son bought it from them, and so now it's called Brass and Bliss. So you've never heard of Brass and Bliss? Yes, you have. It's Rubbernecker Stamps. Okay, and they did a fun fold card. So here it says, we might need to call the fire department to help with all these candles, but there's a little fun fold card, and when you open it up, when you pull on this and open it up, there's a little firefighter inside there. I thought that was fun. And they gave you, along with this, they gave you a little happy birthday stamp, so you could stamp it in there. And you were told to bring ink. So that was fun. Let's see. And then Crazy Creations. They're the people who do all the stickers. You know, all the stickers. They gave you this card, which I thought was very nice. And everybody did different things. Some of them said thank you. Some of them said congrats. Some of them had different color things in there. So that was kind of nice. And I liked that one. And then Stamplistic did this card, which I don't know if you can see. It's got gems on the side, and it stands up funny. So it's an easel card. And you put it on the front. And you put it on the front. I'm trying to run through this because, my God, there's a lot. But it's an easel card. So it stands up like this. So I thought it was a pretty nice card. I had my doubts when I saw the paper, but it came out pretty nice. So I like that card. Let's see, the next card. So Scrappy Boy Stamps did a Cinderella card, and it's a stand-up gift card holder. So that was nice. And this one was very well put together and very well done. By the way, all the instructions for these cards are in there. And then, of course, you can go to Scrappy Boy Stamps and buy all of this stuff. But this one was very well, nicely done. One of the things I like about Scrappy Boy Stamps is that they do all of these cutouts, so you don't have to do any coloring if you don't want to do any coloring. All right, the next one was Spellbinders. And Spellbinders did this one. Again, all the die cuts. It had a word die cut out, and I screwed up the die cut. You were supposed to outline the die cut, and I screwed it up. So I'm going to do a different word down here anyway. So there's my die cut. There's the Spellbinders one. Let's see the next one. Those are the two I didn't do. I started from the back because I got there early and I knew I wasn't going to do it, all of them, because I wasn't going to be able to wait that long and stay up that long. So this one is from Be Creative, and they gave you a Spectrum Noir marker to color it with. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like that, and you could do happy birthday or thinking of you. So they, you know, you had to fussy cut it out, but, you know, I thought that was nice. And she gave you some real good instructions on how to color the flower. So that was good. I had some other markers with me, so that's why it's also green and orange in there too. So I thought that was good. That one came out nice. And you get the Spectrum Noir, you know, 3-part marker, which is good. That's good. And then the last one that I actually did was by Keep It Simple. And they have kits. So this kit was their shaker kit. I liked it because they definitely gave you enough stuff to put in there. And the cool thing was they told you to put the whole front on this, but I didn't do that. As you can see, I did not do that. And so now I have another card front that I can play with and do that. They also, these things, they have foam that you can, that's perfectly cut out. So all you have to do is stick the flower bit on top of the foam and you're done. So that's all the good stuff that I got. Oh, here's the happy birthday stamp that I got. And one of them had this thing where it says, hey, sign up for our newsletter and we'll go and we'll give you another 2x2-inch stamp. And I got a 2x2-inch stamp and it says, you were crafted to do magical things. I'm here for you, just saying hello. Thank you so much. So I like those. I keep these little ones here in my drawer that you can't do it. So Stamplistic, I won their little set. And I got, what did I get? Antique pink, blue shade, and smoked topaz little Julie jewels. So that's the stuff. And here's all the stuff I have left over. You know, so I got all kinds of stuff left over. All right. So that was day one. And I'm already tired. Okay? So then I took 4 classes. No, I didn't. I took 5 classes. So I took a bunch of classes from Sabrina Laval. I'm not quite sure why I say that all the time, but I always do. Sabrina owns Scrappy Tail Stamps and Dies and Scrappy Tail Scrap Crafts. Good Lord, you would think I would get this right because I own enough of her stuff. Okay. All right, but it's Scrappy Tail Crafts. And what they're really known for is very intricate and detailed dies. Okay, so the first one that I went to, you made this cute little lighthouse. Okay, now the lighthouse die, which by the way, I didn't actually own, so I went and bought a die. And lots of these places have, like Sabrina was running a special where if you bought 4 dies, you got 1 free. And if you spent over $125, then you got another die free. And if you took a class, you got $5 off. So a lot of these places, when you buy things, you're getting lots of money off. So it's worth going to some of these conventions. Okay, so here is the die. I went and bought the die, but for going to the class, you got this little die. So this is the Beach Bird Silhouettes, okay? And so this was the cheapest class I took, all right? But you also got, it lights up, it lights up, boop, boop. And the push me buttons got lost somewhere. They were in one of the kits and it just, anyway. So I have a push me thingy anyway, so I will do that. And look, it stands up. So we're gonna put that, come on you. I know it stands up. There it goes. So, number 2, and I didn't buy this one. So for this one, you got an $18 die. You got a set of farm animals, okay, with this class. And it's called, the class was called Heard It's Your Birthday. Look at this. Is this the cutest little barn you ever saw? I think this was really interesting. And people were asking, like, what else could you do with this barn? So in this die, there's a die that cuts out the door, and we were thinking you could make it into a nativity scene, you could make it into a church, you could make it haunted, there's all kinds of things you could do. And on the back is where we put the little, hey friend, H-A-Y, get it? Hey friend, it's your birthday, and then you can write something up here. So, but is that like adorable or what? Okay. So then the last class that I took with Sabrina, we made these Santa and Mrs. Claus, And are those adorable or what? And they're little baskets. So you could make these are not hard. These are really not hard. And these are her pumpkin die. This is her pumpkin die. I went and bought her pumpkin die. And these little faces are her add-on. You got the Santa and Mrs. Claus add-on, which is a $21 die for taking the $45 class, which frankly, I think is amazing. So here you go. You got these guys. I think that's like, so this is actually, you know, pretty, it's pretty good. So there they are there. And I bought the pumpkin die because I can do a lot of things with that pumpkin die. Okay, there's the pumpkin die. And the pumpkin die has insets so you can make it into tea lights. It's got the bottom, it's got the top, it's got little, it comes with little leaves if you want to make, like, put little leaves all over it. But I've got enough stuff from other places. I can decorate that sucker with flowers. I can do all kinds of things with it. So those are some of the 5 dies that I bought. So in between the classes, you go shopping. So for instance, I did buy 5 dies at things. This, believe it or not, is a snowflake. I'm going to do a thing on this. This is a book. I will show it to you later. This is a star. You know my love of dies. I will do that. And this is like a snow globe with a spinner thing in the middle of it. I will show you. Not to worry. I will show you. Just what I needed was more Christmas dies. Right? Right. Okay. Anyway, so those were the classes I took on Friday. And in between, I went shopping. I should not have gone shopping. I should not have gone shopping. Anyway, then I did a class on Bible journaling because I have never, ever done any Bible journaling. So, I mean, this class was $45. We got a set of aquarelle fine watercolors, 12 watercolors with the take apart brush. I mean, that's amazing. We got this little paper clip with the stuff on it. We got cut aparts there. We got this thing called Botanicals One and Done line art transfer sheets to do for Bible, and we got a Bible journal. And if you don't know what a Bible journal is, it's a Bible that has it's a Bible that has Bible on, I didn't know this. It has Bible on one side and it has journal where you can do art on the other. And I didn't know that. So, and that's what I did in class. There you go. So, I had a good time. I had such a good time, I went and bought myself another one. So at church, I hope this doesn't really turn a whole bunch of people off. I'm not going to do this a lot. But at church this morning, I sat with my colored pens and did a little Bible art journaling there. So, you know, I got to draw and do fun things while I was doing things, okay? So, and because I did that, I got this free. I got chapter and verse washi tape for free. So, you know what? I mean, this is the thing. The people who are at the show are incredibly generous. So, I mean, yeah, it may cost a lot, but man, you come home with more stuff than you know what to do with. So I took another class by Crafty Meraki from Erica Anderson. She happens to be a friend of mine. And we got a Crafty Meraki pin. I don't know if you can see that. Wah, 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 wah. So that's a really expensive pin. And we got another $20 die. I mean, that's half the class right there, okay? And then this is the card we made. And you know, we can go home and put any kind of sentiment on it we want and put it on and make it however we want. I'm gonna make it a congrats card. And I learned something. I learned that you should like tape your die cuts into the paper you're cutting them out of so that then you can color them. I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. And I learned a new combination for Copic greens. And then when you peel it out, anyway, I'm not going to peel it out now, but I learned things. You know, I've been coloring for 12 years and I still, you know, you learn things when you go. So, and then I did do the make and take from the Crafty Meraki booth. I mean, that's a gorgeous card. Very sparkly. Very sparkly. So, then I went to Crafty. Okay, I like Crafty Meraki. So, I went to Crafty Meraki and I got some effortless artistry paper. These are all sentiments. And you can, they're all for, you run them through your laminator with, foil. There you go. You run them through your laminator with foil, and because you do that, it's all done for you. Makes it beautiful. And because I really like the backgrounds, I've got, I've got a whole bunch of backgrounds. I've got leafy backgrounds. Do the same thing. I think that's going to be lovely. So I'm going to have a foiling session very soon from Crafty Meraki. The other thing that I bought from Crafty Meraki, Crafty Meraki was having they had 35% off for their early bird special if you went on Thursday and were there for your, you know, for the thing, for the Mega Make and Take. However, regularly they had 25% off or 20% off for the whole thing while you were there. So I bought the Lenten Rose Mini Slimline and the this one, I don't know what they call this one. And by the way, Meraki means to do something with soul, creativity, or love. I think this one, actually it just says Miraculous Mini Slimline. So I didn't think that was the name of the die, but it turns out it is. This one is gorgeous. I really love that one, that die. And then I bought sets of stencils, which don't look like anything. I mean, I can hold them up, but they're, so this one creates the Lavender Whimsy. This one creates the Blooming Halo. And this one creates a rose. I love roses. I love roses. Those are great. And then I went and visited my friend Kim over at My Favorite Things. So I live 15 minutes from My Favorite Things. So it's my stamp store. So what happens is my sister's sort of like, you look down, want to go to My Favorite Things? And my answer is, yes, I do. So I got some more gnomes. I love me some gnomes and some dies for the gnomes that I already have. And I went to Sweet Sentiments and I bought an album kit that I want to play with probably this afternoon. Ooh, I forgot. I bought so much stuff at Scrappy Tales that they gave me a die for free. Ha ha ha. There you go. There you go. And where else did I go? Let's see. I think this one was from, I don't know where. Oh, I know. I went to Be Creative and I got myself a new mini machine, a Gemini Mini, and I got myself a Gemini Junior again. My hands are going. I've been using my Spellbinder Platinum 6, but my hands are going. So I got a new Gemini Junior. In case you were wondering, it took my husband an hour and a half when I killed my Gemini Junior to get the die out of it because the Gemini Junior is so well made. That sold me on the whole thing. So that was my big purchase at this thing was I got a Gemini Junior. I also found snow pens, but because I did that, this was the freebie from there, and I think they threw in the snow pens. I'm not sure, but I spent gobs of money there. So, the other things I bought from Sweet Sentiments was this one. This one is a peony, and it gets cut. You stamp it and then you cut it, you color it and stamp it and cut it out. But they also have this sentiment, which is, of course, what sold me on the whole thing. Are you ready? What doesn't kill you makes you the proud owner of a bunch of unhealthy coping mechanisms and an alarmingly dark sense of humor. Yep, that's me. All right, I did go to Brass and Bliss. They had buy 5, get 1 free. So here we are. I have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know where the other one was. And they had the reinkers for Versafine Clair black. Oh, I hate it when you have to buy a whole new ink pad. I really do. We're coming to the end, people. Oh, here's the other one. There it is. Okay, I'm running out of things to show you. The ton has great things. So I bought their floral alphas that I have been like eyeing for a really long time at the show, but they were not on sale. Nothing was on sale. You have to just sort of buy it. The good thing was they had everything that they've got was at the Scrapbook Expo. So you could see it in person and buy the whole thing. Now, since the ton doesn't have a brick and mortar store, that's a good thing that you can go and see everything. You know, that's the other really good thing about these places. You know, these shows is that you can do it. So the next one is in Chantilly, Virginia, and I think then they're going to Denver. They're going to be in New Jersey. If you look up, I'll put the links all below, but they're all over the country. They're literally all over the country, and they're all exactly the same. So you want to go do this. I really think it's worth the money. I mean, look at all the stuff that I came back with. Also know that you're going to charge till your credit card melts. So that is my pile of stuff, and now I'm leaving because I want to go play. So have a wonderful day. I locked the parrots out because they were loud, and you can't see the parrots today. All right, I have to put all this stuff away, and I'm gonna go play. I don't know what I want to play with first. I may make an album. I may make some more pumpkins. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So much stuff. Okay, bye.